Your car seat journey can become very, very complicated with so many car seats available on the market, each looking different than the other and having different features, and it can be bewildering. So here at Wheelwell, we're trying to smooth this ride for you with information to make your decisions easier. Now, as a parent, you need to decide whether you are going to buy your car seats in the different groups, or are you going to buy a multi-stage seat? And if you buy a multi-stage seat, what do you look for? And this is very important because not all seats are created equally. Now, the reasons why we say that you start your journey with an infant seat is because that infant seat is specifically designed to keep your child safe from birth when they are at their most vulnerable, up to 13 kilograms. So that is a seat designed to last your child for 15 months. So the amount of growth that your child goes through during the first 15 months of their lives is already a lot, from being an absolute vulnerable baby to a toddler that can walk. There's a lot of changes that happen in the body, but that infant seat is specifically designed for when your baby is born. Now, when you purchase a multi-stage seat, you must keep in mind that this is a seat designed for a 12-year-old in booster mode, fully extended, and that is then engineered down to be a seat that fits infant as well. To give you another way of describing it, using shoes as an example, it's like taking shoes of a 12-year-old and put padding and all kinds of things in it so that it is shoes that fit a newborn. That is basically what happens in a multi-stage seat. So when you do purchase a multi-stage seat, there are certain things that you have to look for. So first of all, make very sure that you know the limits of the seat. So the things that you look for is for how long can you rear face that seat? Is it going to be 15 months or is it going to be 4 years? Then you have to look at the angle of the seat in the rear facing mode. Now, infants ideally need to be at a 45-degree angle in a car seat, meaning that they're upright enough so that their back is supported, but that it is also low enough so that they are comfortable and there's no stress on their backs. With a multi-stage seat, that initial infant mode recline angle might not be good, and what happens then is that your child slumps in the seat and they become this little lump hanging in the harness of the seat, and what happens is that the airway is obstructed and they don't get enough oxygen in their seat, and this can be quite dangerous. So make very sure that when you buy a multi-stage seat, put it in the recline position that you would use it as a rear-facing seat, and check that that angle is at least at 45 degrees. If it is any more upright than that, your child is going to struggle. The next thing that you look for in a multi-stage seat to make sure that your infant is very, very safe in that is the depth of the safety zone. Now, multi-stage seats use inserts to make that space safe for a newborn. But that inserts can mean that your child is pushed out of the safety zone of the seat. So what you do is you look on the inside of the seat with all the insert in it. If you would place your baby in it, would your baby basically disappear into the seat if you look at it from the side? And that is very important because during crashes, there's stuff that come into the vehicle, and especially if it's like a multi-vehicle crash. And you need to protect your child with that level side impact protection. So it's very important that you have the whole body side impact protection for an infant, and make sure you have that in your multi-stage seat as well. And then make sure that when that multi-stage seat becomes a booster seat, that you have enough space in your vehicle, meaning that if you use it in booster mode, fully extended when your child is, say, 10 years old, will the space that you have on the seat to the roof, is that enough to accommodate your seat? So When you start your car seat journey and you want to go, we advise that you start with the infant seat. But if finances is something that you have to consider, space and all of those other things that you think about when you buy a car seat, and you pick a multi-stage seat, make sure that that multi-stage seat is giving your child enough safety in every mode that it represents, meaning infant, toddler, and booster seat. But most importantly is when your child is most vulnerable in their infant stage.
Thank you for watching. If you have a car seat your child has outgrown, consider donating it at your nearest Super Quick. Together with Wheelwell, we can help protect children and save lives. For more information, visit superquick.com or wheelwell.co.za.